We're well into meteorological autumn, but the weather says otherwise. Many will either have a hot or soggy weekend to deal with. I'm Weather and Radar meteorologist Becca Parker. Let's go over the next couple of days. Southern residents will remain under that stubborn heat bubble that's been bringing nonstop record temperatures in places across the desert Southwest through the southern plains. Temperatures will make it into the upper 90s and triple digits Saturday and Sunday, keeping that AC cranking. Today, look at your local forecast because some relief is on the way in the next few days. We've got some rain and storms on the way this weekend for the East Coast. Some spots along the mountains from the Carolina Piedmont all the way up to the Alleghenies could see some flash flooding due to the heavier downpours Saturday, with the Northeast getting the heavier rain on Sunday. Don't forget those umbrellas. The northern plains will also have scattered rain and storms Saturday, with more isolated rain and storms moving into the high plains and down into Texas during the overnight hours. By Sunday, a slight risk for excessive rainfall is in place, highlighting the chance for flooding downpours in the Central Plains and the Front Range. Keep a close eye on the weather radar if you have outdoor plans. The West Coast will have a quiet but toasty weekend, especially in the California Central Valley. Be sure to wear light clothing and drink plenty of water as temperatures make it into the upper 90s and upper 80s. Meanwhile, we know many have their eyes on the tropics as currently Category 5 Hurricane Lee churns in the Central Atlantic. As of this morning, Lee had sustained winds of 165 miles per hour with higher gusts. The last 63 years have only had 28 Category 5 hurricanes in the Atlantic. The last one was Hurricane Ian a year ago. Hurricane Lee is not expected to make an East Coast landfall, but not without bringing those coastal issues, including dangerous rip currents and large swells. These impacts are not expected to begin until late Sunday night and lasting through much of next week. If you're heading to the East Coast beaches, be sure to monitor those hazard flags.